former heartthrob experienced it all, the soaring highs and the desperate lows. This is Jeremy Jackson, in his own words.
Right into camera.
Hey, I'm Jeremy Jackson. You might remember me as Hobie on Baywatch.
Hey, Spike!
That's the main character's son.
The child star stigma is one of those things that's almost impossible to explain.
Why are you here tonight?
It's a benefit for the homeless children.
It hurts me in a lot of situations. It helps me in a lot of situations.
You know, I'll take all the publicity I can get.
How old were you when you got into the business?
I was 6 years old when I first started acting. The first thing I ever did was a Mattel commercial, little color racers, where I was like, yeah, all right, woo, awesome. All my life I was raised by a single mom. I never got to know my dad. He was a drug addict, and that's why my mom pretty much kidnapped us out of a bad situation. I just found out that he died.
Whoa! Just for 1 second so he gets this down by
Sorry.
I'm sorry, thank you.
Sorry, guys, thanks.
How old were you when you landed Baywatch?
I started Baywatch when I was 9 years old. That's when I got the role. Started filming when I was about 10 years old, and all the way till I was about 18. The part of Hobie was very similar to me. Surfer kid with a single parent, you know, that was kind of mischievous and whatnot. I did 2 albums overseas.
Please welcome Jeremy Jackson!
I'd get off the plane and there was all these people waiting for me at the airport, and at the concerts I had to have like a human tunnel to walk through. Okay. Yeah, everybody's cool. Good. Moms. I should be getting into like a Bentley or a Ferrari right now or something, huh? Beep, 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 beep. Just got a pickup truck, man. Keep it real, keep it beachy. Memorabilia. The Hobie Speedos. This thing doesn't fit me anymore.
What's it like being a 10, 11-year-old kid going through puberty on Baywatch?
Going through puberty on a set with tons of beautiful, beautiful babes all around you is a nightmare.
How about if I give Jeremy a kiss instead?
I was definitely like a little brother to all those girls. With Pamela Anderson, I mean, whether you're straight or gay or asexual, she walks out of her trailer, no makeup on, and you're like, oh, that is hands down the most beautiful girl in the world. I've probably made over $2 to $3 million from Baywatch. I had the means to destroy myself. I had a lot of money, and I had a lot of people around me that weren't really my friends, but I thought they were. And I totally got sucked into a downward spiral of a lifestyle. I smoked pot every day, and I did cocaine until it stopped working. Like, I couldn't get high off it anymore. David Hasselhoff sat me down on a couple occasions and just kind of looked me in the eyes and was like, Jeremy, what are you smoking, pot? I didn't have the heart to tell him, oh, yeah, that was like 2 years ago, smoking pot. Now I'm doing coke and ecstasy and speed now.
I'd love to do movies and stuff. Hopefully Baywatch will go on for a lot longer. I'd love to keep doing Baywatch.
When did Baywatch end for you? What happened? Like, did your character get written out? Was it because of the drugs?
The real deal was that I got a big head, and I thought, you know, that I was better than Baywatch, or that, you know, I was gonna go off and do my own stuff. I walked off the show one day with my middle finger up in the air, you know, saying, screw you, I'm not coming back to this set. And I pulled myself off the show. I have tried GHB, weed, pills, ecstasy, and crystal meth was a thing that really took me to my knees. I had to learn to cook it on my own so I could support my habit. I learned from some pretty gnarly gangsters, some gnarly people. You know, I did it not to sell it or make money or whatever, but just for my own personal use. My lowest low was when I got arrested. I was probably about 19. I was leaving a residence with 2 duffel bags full of everything you need to cook crystal methamphetamine. You know, undercover cops swarmed on me. I was looking at manufacturing methamphetamine, which is a mandatory 7 to 35 years. I looked like hell. Death warmed over. A lot of scabs and sores on my face, and really, really skinny, really, really pale. I called my mom immediately, and I had said so many times, this is the last time, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, I'm gonna change. But there's nothing you can say at that point. I went to jail for 90 days. The manufacturing charges got dropped. I was charged with possession with intent to sell. I did my time and I did my rehab. I think it was probably the 5th rehab I had been in. And the last, I now have over 5.5 years in recovery. Now I know, what could have happened to me if I wouldn't have learned the lessons I did at a young age.
This is Blow Pure Uncut Club. I'm your host, Jeremy Jackson.
Well, for the past 3.5 years now, I've been promoting successful events, nightclubs, fashion shows, red carpet appearances, stuff like that. Gotta check out Casino Night next week.
All bodies to the dance floor right now. Let's get famous, people.
I guess you could say I'm definitely one of the top promoters in Orange County. A lot of people question me about that, about working in the club industry and not drinking. Drinking is a part of life, it's just not a part of my life. Every night before I go to bed, I thank God for my sobriety and for my friends and my family. If I can keep going on the track that I've been going on for the past 5 years, then I'm sure wherever I end up in 10 years, I'll be happy.